With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Throw downfield, going to be taken in by Jackson. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown! A great play there. 75 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll start here with Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That was Dion that time, flying in to make the tackle behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run again with Jackson. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fourth down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a play fake. Manning. That's caught by Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Jackson. Touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To throw, Cousins. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On play action, it's Manning. He'll hit Jackson complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Manning going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Deion Sanders up to make the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Play action. Manning. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 23. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They run on first down with Jackson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Manning to throw on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, now Manning. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Snap comes at 1. Manning. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing is Manning. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Manning now to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Manning to throw once more. He'll drop this down to Jackson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Manning. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Manning indeed going for it on 4th. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And the first half, just like the end of the game, can't end with a defensive penalty. They'll have another play.
One more play, untimed. See what happens here.
Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, Cousins letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They run again with Jackson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third and long for Cousins. He's going to let it go again. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Broncos. Randy Moss, 58 yards.
And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Cousins will try and throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And this one's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He finds his man complete. That's Jackson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll go for it. It's Manning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To throw, it's Manning. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Manning. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Manning. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Manning to throw. Buying time to his left.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Slot man moves right. On third down, here's Bo. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Right back to him on 1st down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Play action now. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Cousins now from the 50. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Manning. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 70 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. Play action. Manning. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, it's Manning. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Minnesota. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Manning going to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Manning. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Jason Myers set to kick off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Casper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 44. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd and 2.
Throwing is Manning. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Going quickly out to the right side. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On play action, now Manning. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, I don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Dancing away at the 35. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Manning now to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Manning now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Manning. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. To throw is Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Manning. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth. Now a play fake. Manning. And going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That'd be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Manning to throw once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep for Demarius. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams. He's got a man complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Manning now on first down. That's caught by Jackson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Now Manning. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Myers' kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Manning.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Manning indeed going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Manning. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go!
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Street. 19 tight.
Here's Manning to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Check smash.
Shotgun now for Manning. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Manning. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it.
And now the rookie's free.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better
that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The slot man in motion right. Now a man who played baseball in Kansas City, Bo Jackson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action. Now Manning. Down the right sideline. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 63 yards. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull up. And now off to the races, down the right side. Terry McLaurin. And down to the 16-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Manning going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. Manning now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, it's Manning. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point.
Justin Hopkins on 40 extra points.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Manning. He gets it complete to Jackson. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Manning. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Working from the gun, Manning. It's caught by Jackson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Manning. He gets it to Thomas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 1st down. Throwing now is Manning. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, they'll throw with Manning. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He's got the 1st down and more. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
2nd down, goal to go.
A gain of 7.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Manning.
That'll be caught by Hill.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 3rd down and 4.
Now Manning.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take it.